Victory tonight. We talked about playoff atmosphere games. Certainly felt like that. And how did you feel the team responded back from road trip and right back in front of the home crowd? A big victory.
Yeah, you have to give the guys a lot of credit. Came very prepared for today. Great effort all around from everybody. We were consistent throughout the game. Managed the puck very well. The opportunities that we had in the offensive zone, we took advantage of. And obviously some big performances from a few players. Paliani and Hoffman getting a couple goals. That's a great confidence booster for those guys. And overall, just a great team win.
And looking at the performance in Golden Meyer, how do you feel good, especially against the second best scoring team in the league? How do you feel Meyer's play was?
Yeah, Nolan played great. Early on he made a couple big saves that were really big for us in the sense of maintaining our momentum throughout the game. Only a few shots for them through the first period. Obviously, not getting tested a lot, can kind of put goalies into a bit of a weird situation where there's not a lot of action. But he stood in there, and great game from Nolan tonight.
With the loss of Cormier and Kirkup, and then with the illness bug going on with Lehigh, and having to call up Millman and Gerard, and having to bring in some guys, how do you think that affects the team's morale and just everything going along with that?
Yeah, it's something that you need to manage. Completely out of our control. As a group. So you're better off just trying not to think about it too much. We can control our work ethic. We can control our preparation, things like that, which the guys did a great job of. So for them to respond against the top team in our division with that effort, nothing but great things to say about our group.
Coach, have you ever seen a stick snap in half on your way to a hat-trick goal?
Oh, I'm sure it's happened, but everybody on the bench just kind of rolled their eyes and laughed. Tough break there for Hoff. Obviously had a great game, and it would have been nice to finish it off with a hat trick, but it's just one of those things that stick explodes on you, and you don't get the hat trick. But like I said, great game by him. We expect him to play that way, not just in the sense of scoring goals, but being extremely competitive, winning puck battles. Being difficult to play against, and he really showed he's capable of that tonight.
Coach, appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks.
We didn't talk about the game overall. Coach talked about playoff atmosphere contest, and you've had that against Worcester past couple weekends, and against the Growlers first time since October. How did it feel to get up against them and put up a strong effort there? Led by you.
Yeah. No, anytime you're playing a team like them at the top of the standings for the whole year, essentially, it's a big game. We're getting kind of towards that last 25 games of the season, so we're all trying to get ready for the playoffs here, and when we're playing a team like that, it's pretty intense, so it was good for us to respond like that.
You guys had a physical nature. You met the Growlers. Dave Farrar joined the broadcast, talked about the size. You guys were unwavered by it, and the effort from Nolan Meyer in goal propelled you guys to that next level. What can you say about the defensive end before we touch on your offense?
Yeah, kudos to our defense and Mizey. Anytime you're playing a team like that with that amount of skill, limiting them to 2 goals, it's like I said, kudos to them. They were unbelievable. They're great for us, and Mizey's been a rock all year. So we kind of expect that by him at this point.
One shot through 12 periods. Well, 12 minutes.
Exactly. Yeah.
For your night, multi-goal game, first star, how to feel to do it in front of the home crowd, which is truly an extra level once again brought tonight, and led by your efforts, their multi-point game. How do you feel?
Yeah, obviously, anytime no matter how old or young you are, when you're scoring goals, it always feels really good. But just to contribute to help this team win against a team like that, it always feels really good, especially in front of the home crowd.
Same question I asked Coach, but with the recent losses of Cormier and Kirkup and losing guys to Lehigh because of the bug that's going around, how do you help the new guys that come in feel included?
Yeah, I think you just obviously be nice to them, kind of welcome them in, and just kind of like with our systems and stuff, just kind of grab them if you see them kind of doing something a little different. Just try to talk to them and be as friendly as possible, and just kind of help them out with anything they ask.
How important was it to grab these 2 points because now we're tied with Maine?
Yeah, it's obviously the race is pretty close right now, and I feel like it's going to stay that way for the last little bit of the season here. So, you know, you want to grab points on the road, at home, everywhere you can. And to do it against a team like this that's above us, it's really big.
Appreciate it. Thank you for your
Good.
time, man.
Thanks, guys.